Hello and welcome to the GTA 5 show. I'm your host Ollie43 and today I'm going to be talking about some fun facts or general facts about GTA 5 that you may not know about. This is stuff that I haven't already talked about and doesn't really fit a category, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you do enjoy, please remember to leave a like, it's much appreciated. And if you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe for more awesome GTA 5 content in the future. So without further ado, let it begin. So, I'm just going to I've got loads of bullet points here. I'm just going to read them out and feel free to leave some comments on what you think on some of the things. I love reading comments and so do other people. So get going. Right, number one. So the character switching. How does that work? Well, the character switching go, obviously, the three main characters, if you don't already know, Franklin, Trevor, and Michael. And during the game, you can switch between characters. Now, there are some restrictions, like when you're wanted, say you're Trevor, and you've got like a 3-star wanted level, you have to get rid of the heat before you can switch character. But when you can switch character, the way it works is a D-pad. I'm thinking of Xbox here, so the D-pad. I think the same for PlayStation as well. What it works is the top three are the three main characters, so there'll be Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. And at the bottom is multiplayer, which I'll talk about a little bit later in another episode. But yeah, what they said that it's going to be is going to be pictures of Trevor, Michael, Franklin. On the bottom, there's going to be your avatar. So from Xbox Live, or I'm not entirely sure how it would work for PlayStation, but that's the way it's going to work nonetheless, which I think is really cool, that you can hop in and out of multiplayer like that. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. Some boats will include gear such as wetsuits, flippers, and tanks for diving, so you won't be able to go and find them everywhere. You have to find a boat with the right equipment. That's kind of cool. GTA 5 rewards exploration, and there is no signposting underwater. So what I talked about in a previous episode was there's going to be things for you to find underwater and stuff, but there's no obvious sign. There's not going to be like an arrow pointing down at this particular part of ocean. You have to go and explore yourself. You have to do the research on like a GTA 5 wiki or something, or just do it the hard way and go and look all over you want. Dives, I should say, won't give you huge benefits. So if you find something, it's not going to make you instantly complete the game, but it will aid you in some of the missions. So you might find a really nice weapon or a particular map or something along those lines, something that's going to help you complete the mission. It's not going to do it for you, but it might help you, which I think is really cool. There is a subtle difference between each of the main characters' moves. So Trevor, Michael, and Franklin are all very different people. Like Trevor is really wiry, Franklin's really like got a lot of muscle. So the players are going to walk differently independent of each other. And yeah, so for example, Michael is a lot slower and deliberate. So he takes his time, he's really focused, he's thinking. He looks like that powerful kind of guy that's walking boom, boom. And, Trevor's wacky and lanky and such. So yeah, you get what I'm saying. Next up, there's going to be a crazy amount of detail inside of GTA 5, and we've seen this in the screenshots and the trailers. It looks ridiculous. But one of the cool things that they've highlighted is, for example, you're going to be in the street, and there might be a tourist bus come up next to you, full of tourists, and you're going to be able to board that bus and go around and have a tour of Los Santos, which is awesome. I really, really, really like that idea. I think that's really cool. And another thing as well is there's going to be people in costumes outside theaters. So they're going to be wearing things like Superman-like suits, like a Halo Master Chief. They said they saw a Space Ranger sort of a thing, and yeah, that's funny. Another thing as well is Rockstar have said there's going to be 5 times the amount of pedestrians in GTA 5 than there will be in GTA 4. Now, whether that's because it's a much, much larger map, I don't know, but if you think about it, there's going to be a lot more life in this game. It's going to be a lot more realistic in terms of, it doesn't feel like you're in a game, it feels like you're in a living world that's independent of you. Like, the world's not moving because you're there, sort of a thing, which I think is kind of cool. Next up, when you're in a mission or something and you want to switch between characters, you can switch, and the other character, say you're Trevor and you switch to Michael, well, once you leave Trevor, he'll do his own thing and he'll know what to do by himself. So they all have independent jobs, they all have programmed AIs or whatever, so they're very intelligent, I'm told. So that's really cool, and yeah. So an example of the situation is you're Michael, and Trevor and Franklin are trapped under, I don't know, sniper fire. And so they shout out to get help, and you switch to the right character, and then you shoot the sniper. So things like that is going to be really cool. And lastly, I got some really fun facts for you. They're kind of like just interesting facts that I actually wanted to put in a fun facts category. So Franklin alone has more textures than the entire pedestrian population in San Andreas. So graphically, this game is really, really superior to previous GTA games, and that is insane. That is genuinely crazy. It's going to have the largest selection of vehicles in any GTA game, and it's also going to have the largest selection of weapons in any GTA games. I don't know whether that includes DLC. That's yet to be seen, but that's really cool. No word on the jetpack. I'm going to be asking about the jetpack on the CVG interview, which will be happening next week sometime maybe. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything you want me to talk about, I think I'll probably be talking about multiplayer in the next episode. So I hope you look forward to that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed. I'll see you later.